If you click this video, then this message is for you. The message in this video is to remember that we are all one. We are all in this unified field. All of our minds are connected in a sort of mind field. All of our energy bodies are all connected in this mind field. And it took me a while to realize this, because I know I make videos on, law of attraction and using the power of your mind. But I'm a very open-minded skeptic. It takes a lot for me to accept something. And so when this new age community would come out and say, we're all connected, we're all one, I pushed it to the side because I was so focused on this physical body. I was so focused on this 3D reality. But the thing is, even in 3D reality, you have the proof that we are all one. All of our atoms are connected to this unified field of whatever this is, whatever this reality space that we are in, connected all the way across the world, connected all the way across the universe, rather. And this is why scientists can split a particle and take that particle anywhere, across the world, across the universe, and it responds faster than the speed of light, because we are all connected. And we forget this, and we see the outside world. We see sides. We see sides with everything, them or me. And when we do this, we're not really separating ourselves from anyone, but we are giving the idea to our mind that we are separate, and we are not. As much as you hate your neighbor, as much as you hate anyone, really you're just hating an aspect and a part of yourself. And it took me a while to understand that. It took me a while. And that's not to say I don't get angry. That's not to say I don't get angry while driving, or someone just, pushes the wrong buttons. But at the end of the day, I realize that these are all just aspects of myself that are coming to me and teaching me a lesson. And so I suggest that you erase hatred in your life, or at least minimize it as much as possible. Because there's nothing to hate about you. And all this hate is just reflection of ourselves. Remember, we are all one. We're all connected. And just because someone pissed you off, you just pissed yourself off. And at the end of the day, we're all in these human bodies, trying our best. Sometimes we have bad days, and we take it out on someone, and then they get mad, and they get super mad, and they take it out on someone else. So it's this endless cycle. Let's stop it. Let's be patient with one another. And as long as your life isn't in immediate danger from someone else, let it go. It's all an ego trap, because we're all connected anyway. The ego is going to make it seem like you are separated in some way, like it's you versus them, the outside world versus you. You're a victim to this objective world, when in truth of reality is you are in a subjective world, and you have the power to control it somehow with your consciousness. This itself is being proven in science today. If you're like me and you need some kind of evidence or proof, look it up. Consciousness controls reality. Somehow the reality field that we are in, this consciousness field, is interacting with us. Why is that? Why is it that you can take the famous double slit experiment? The observer, you, collapses the wave and turns it into anything that shouldn't happen. It shouldn't, in this reality that we think we live in. This reality of 3D, everything but us, outside of us. It shouldn't happen, but it does. Why is that? Why is it that our attention, our consciousness, is affecting this field? You see, we think that our consciousness is contained inside of our bodies. We think that it might be contained inside of our brain. But even after all of the scientific discoveries that we have come to, we still don't know where consciousness comes from. We have planes, rockets, computers, all of these things, and we don't know where the fundamentals of life come from. Our consciousness, the fact that we can experience any of this. We don't. Because the consciousness is not contained inside of these bodies. It's outside somewhere. We're able to move around somewhere. How do you think remote viewing works? How do you think astral projection works? How do you think that any of these supernatural things work? How can some people move stuff with their mind? That doesn't happen in a world that is objective, 3D. You can't affect anything outside of your body besides body heat and, static. It's not possible in that world. But these things are happening. Why is that? Ask yourself that. The logical conclusion that you are going to come up with is that we are all connected. And so when someone moves something with their mind, for instance, they're not moving it with the energy in between. Well, I guess they are. But they're moving it because it is them. It is them. It's just like moving your arm. And so once you realize that we are all connected, and once you realize that this reality is a lot more crazy and a lot more weird than you have been led to believe, you're free. You're free to live the life that you want because you know we are all connected, and anyone outside of you who pisses you off, who makes you feel some certain type of way, is just an aspect of yourself. And once you realize this, once you put this into practice and feel this, my friend, you're free, and I'm happy for you. And every day is not going to feel like that. Some days you're going to get pissed off. Some days you are. I do. Every single person watching this does. But it's what we make out of the rest of the day and how we can mold the rest of our day to realize that we are all connected and we are all one. So I hope this video helps you guys. Like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Love you, bye.